Last month, we asked our viewers to tell us what places around the Show Me State should make the list of the 7 wonders of Missouri.
And on Monday, we revealed your number 7 pick. That was the Katy Trail. Tonight, KOMU's Josh deBerge journeys to the 6th wonder of Missouri. It is a towering institution where decisions are made that affect the lives of every Missourian. That is the state capitol.
More than a government building, you could call the state capitol a monument to the people of Missouri.
I think the Capitol is one of the great undiscovered treasures of our state.
Journalist and author Bob Priddy is writing a book about the Capitol, which he calls an inspiration.
I think it's difficult to look at this building and not have your spirits lifted just by the beauty of it. It's truly an incredibly beautiful structure.
And every year, the Capitol is a place where elected officials do the people's business. But the Capitol is more than just a grand building with all the artwork and sculptures. The decisions made inside here have shaped the way of life for Missourians. Priddy calls those decisions miracles.
They shape the education that we get and our children get. They shape the roads that we drive on. They shape the food that we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe.
Priddy says Missouri's Capitol building fulfills the purpose of a people's place every day.
Capitals are intended not only to be homes of government, but they're intended to be symbols of the greatness of a state. We have that kind of a capitol. That's the design of our building. That's what Mr. Swartout wanted us to have.
Mr. Swartout is Egerton Swartout, the architect whose New York firm designed our Capitol down to the littlest detail.
They designed all the little nooks and crannies, right down to designing toilet paper holders and ashtrays and spittoons and stuff like that.
Among Egerton's grander ideas, the chambers where lawmakers have debated and decided the destiny of Missourians since 1917. The imposing facade features intricate designs carved in stone. The massive rotunda has a ceiling that soars all the way up to the dome, and the dome itself soars 262 feet above the basement floor.
People don't realize the scope of some of the artwork that we have here.
The one thing they can remember is the swinging bridge.
Kurt Senn, director of Missouri State Museum, is talking about this mural. He says it's the #1 thing adults remember from school visits to the Capitol.
The bridge actually changes direction if you walk past it.
The swinging bridge mural is one of the stops on the Capitol tour, along with the Hall of Famous Missourians, where you can find Truman, Joplin, and Musial.
The Speaker of the House has the honor of picking out a famous person when they're in office to be honored.
The Thomas Hart Benton mural in the House of Representatives lounge is a popular stop. It depicts the social history of Missouri.
It took him a year and a half of research and 6 months to draw and paint.
And then there are the hidden parts of the Capitol building, the bricks and mortar, and the more than 250 stairs that take you up to the dome, where the view itself is a wonder. With videographer Scott Schaefer, I'm Josh deBerge.
It is a wonder. Priddy says the best way to truly appreciate the Capitol, though, is to return again and again, especially during the legislative session when you can watch Missouri's lawmakers in action.